And what Mauricio is going to help you do, you, the listener, what Mauricio is really going to help you with is we're going to cover the three things that you have to worry about. You have to worry about these three things when you're running the show and raising private equity. Mauricio, what are those three things?
Look, once you're dealing with a security and you recognize that, which obviously if you're raising money and you're raising money for bigger deals, you're engaged in the sale of security. There's really three things that I always remind people you need to think about. You either need to, one, register that security with the SEC, or number two, you want to find an exemption to registration, or number three, it's illegal. It's that simple. Register the syndication, find an exemption, or it's illegal. Obviously, we don't want to be engaged in any illegal offerings. Don't want to be Bernie Madoff's cellmate, right? Don't want to be committing any fraud. But it does go a little bit further than that. It's not just fraud. It's not just intentional wrongdoing. You can engage in illegal offerings by making simple omissions, forgetting to put things in there, failure to disclose, failure to provide a PPM, for example, when one's required. Maybe paying, this is a big one, paying a referral fee to somebody who brought in money. That's something that's prohibited. A lot of people don't know that, but you cannot pay anybody, not anybody, you can't pay most people a referral fee for bringing in money unless they're an SEC licensed broker dealer. So if a buddy comes and says, hey, I can bring in $1 million for you, but pay me 2% as a kind of a finder or a fee, then don't do that. That would be an illegal offering. On the registration side, you never want to do, I don't say never, but you almost never want to do a full-blown registration. And the reason for that is it just takes an enormous amount of time, an enormous amount of money. So think 1 or 2 years to get a full-blown registration through the securities board. Now, how many of you who have offers into your buildings have 1 or 2 years to wait for you to hear back from the SEC and approve your deal? It's just not something realistic. So we're always looking for an exemption to registration, and that's where I live. 100% of my practice is real estate syndications. We always relying on an exemption, and luckily for us, there's probably 2 exemptions that 95% of the people rely on, which is what I typically discuss with clients, and happy to discuss it here.